Hello, on to match day number 2 out in Portugal, the Primeira Liga. So, bit of a different version of the Premier League. This is the top flight in Portugal. It's the first time I've done match day by match day predictions in Portugal, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. We have a few people that's been getting involved in this series so far, with myself, the Football Simulator, Cavan Wright, and also It's a Emergency. So big shout out to you guys there for joining in and putting in your predictions, and how you're able to gain points for these leads is based on the odds of the games that I provide at the time. So if you predict the favourites to win, you only get like 1.1, 1.2 in some cases, but if you bet the underdogs, they're like 10 to 1, then you could get 10 points if that is able to come through. So it's a bit about balancing acts between picking the favourites and picking the underdog teams, and the idea is to get the most points out of every single match day. And then we have a leaderboard to say who won the contest and the weekly battle, and then at the end of the season, if you're able to go outright top, then you get the special prize of picking any 5-minute video for me to film for you guys there. So hopefully that is worth it. So I don't just do the Portuguese predictions, I also did the Bundesliga, Serie A, Scottish Premiership, Liga 1, Eredivisie, the Premier League Championship, League 1, League 2 and La Liga. So plenty of other competitions in the top flights in Europe there. If you want to check those out, you're more than welcome to do so. So let's see what happened in this first match day there. Let's go through these results and see how the situation stands on the table at the moment. If you're new to the channel, also feel free to join in. There's no cut-off point, so you could easily catch up as we only just getting started. So Benfica, they got off to a fantastic start. 5-1 winners against Famalicão, with Walter Schmidt getting 2, got Soares, Grimaldo and Silva. For Famalicão, it was Rodriguez getting on the score sheet there. 14 to 6 shots and 7 to 2 on target for Benfica. Belenenses were 1-0 winners against Vita, or victorious Vita, but they weren't victorious this time, they ended up losing. 11 to 4 shots for Vita and 3 to 2 on target for Belenenses. Entertaining clash between Nathan and Boavista in a 3-3 draw. Had weak Cos, Ferreira and Camacho for Nacional, and for Boavista it was Soria with a brace and Mangas on the score sheet. 14 to 8 shots and 7 to 3 on target for Nacional. Porto were 3-1 winners against Braga. So we had Olivier and Tallies scoring the goals for Porto. Braga, they took the lead with Castro in the 23rd minute, but went behind just on the stroke of half time, and Silva 75th minute sending off really cemented their cause. 11 to 7 shots for Porto and 4 to 1 on target as well too. Santaclara were 2-0 winners against Martimo, with Santaclara scoring Santaclara's 2 goals. So that's kind of ironic, because I was talking about Santaclara wasn't going to win because it's not Christmas, but maybe they can win if Santa scores for them, which they ended up doing so. 12 shots each and 4 to 2 on target for Santaclara. Moreirense 2-0 winners against Farnes, with Abwu and also Nuno scoring their goals there. So it's been interesting to get familiar with these other players I haven't been following at all in the past few years. And Diatini got sent off for Farways in the 49th minute. 14 to shots each and 5 to 2 on target for Moreirense. And there was 2 more matches. Tondella and Rio Ave 1-1 draw. Alves scoring for Tondella, but Rio Ave salvaged it in the 92nd minute with Mes Uno. 15 to 7 shots and 4 to 2 on target for Rio Ave. And the final match between Portimonense and Pacos Ferreira turned out to be a 1-1 draw. Poskin Nolo scored an own goal for Ferreira on the stroke of half time, not too long into the second half, Moreirense got the equaliser for Portimonense. So how do we get on with our predictions? I can tell you it's a emergency. Did absolutely fantastic, leads the way by some margin at this very early stage. Managed to pick up 14.43 in this match day under Portugal, and you should check out the other country competitions there because he ended up topping on quite a few of them. So great start for him, but can he continue that momentum for the rest of the season is the question. So we predicted Benfica, Porto, Santaclara and Moreirense to win their games, but the big one that really tipped the scale, valued at 7.5, was Belenenses to win, and he backed them to win, and they did so that really boosted up by double there. And second place was Cavan Wright, 7.93, and Cavan Wright's probably my most loyal supporter so far, getting involved with almost all of these competitions, so big thank you to you. So he predicted Benfica, Porto, Moreirense and also Portimonense and Pacas to draw their matches. And third place, Football Simulator, seems to be up on top for a number of the competitions, but has to start behind at this stage there. So 5.4, predicted Benfica, Santaclara and Moreirense to win their matches. And for myself, pretty terrible start, 1.3. I only managed to predict Benfica to win correctly. So yeah, it's a bit of a balancing act between being bold and going for these big underdog teams and going for the favourites and getting some more secured points. So sort of need to figure that a bit more and yeah, really catch up. 13 points to try and recover. So let's go into this match day number 2 there, give the head-to-head records. I use the Fuzzball Points websites, the ones that's not out in England, and give the odds for the games, give my score predictions and also the Football Simulators predictions as well too. So first up we have Braga taking on Santaclara. 3 wins for Braga, 1 victory for Santaclara and 1 draw. Santaclara managing to win 3-2 in their last match, and matches been played in the last few years since 2016. $1.28 for Braga, $4 for the draw, $8.50 for Santaclara. I'm going to go for Braga, even though it's not going to get me much points, but more of a certain thing to actually come through. So I'm going to go 3-1 for Braga. Football Simulator is going to go 2-1 for Braga. We have Martimo taking on Tondella, 6-2 in favour of Martimo. Also been 2 draws, 2 wins each and a draw in the past 5 games. $2.20 for Martimo, $3 for the draw and $3.20 for Tondella. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Football Simulator is going to go for a 2-0 win for Martimo. Next up is Benfica against Moreirense, 17-2 in favour of Benfica. Also been 2 draws. Benfica 5 wins and a draw in the past 7 games. Benfica huge favourites here at $1.10, $7.50 for the draw and $15 for Moreirense. So some big points up for grabs if you're bold enough to go for it. I'm not. I'm going to go for Benfica to come away 3-0 winners. Football Simulator is going to go Benfica to win 4-0. Next up is Boavista taking on Porto. 15 wins for Porto, being 3 draws and just the 1 win for Boavista since 2005. I sort of get these tallies from. Porto winning the past 12 matches in a row. $7 for Boavista, $4.20 for the draw and $1.36 for Porto. Seems like I've gone pretty safe in this match day's predictions there, I suppose. Embarrassing, only getting 1 point from the first match day. I sort of want to really at least get up on the charts. So I'm going to go for Porto to win 4-1. Football Simulator is a bit bold and it's going to go for a 1-1 draw. Next up we have Moreirense taking on Natchal. I just got 1 victory for Natchal in recent times, just a 1-0 narrow victory. $2 for Moreirense, $3.10 for the draw and $3.30 for Natchal. I'm going to go for Natchal to do it once again and win a goal to 0. Football Simulator sees a 2-1 win for Moreirense. We have Vincent against Portimonense, so 6 wins each and 4 draws. Portimonense 4 wins and a draw in the past 6 games. 250 for Givens, 288 for the draw, and 270 for Portimons. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Football Simulator sees a 0-0 draw. Okay, we have Portugal Primeira taking on Sporting. Sporting, for whatever reason, their first game got postponed. So this will be their start of the season under Portugal. I think it might have been because of the Europa League commitments that they had, but I could be wrong, so feel free to let me know on that. So 20 wins to 5 for Sporting and 6 draws. Sporting 8 wins in a row and 10 wins and 3 draws in the past 13 games. 340 for Portugal Primeira, 3 butts for the draw and $2 for Sporting. So pretty decent odds for Sporting here. Get 2 solid points and quite likely to come through as well too. So I'm going to go for a 3-0 win, and the Football Simulator is going to go for a 1-1 draw. We got Rio Ave taking on Victoria. 15-8 wins in favour of Victoria, also been 6 draws, 2 wins each and a draw in the past 5 games. 260 for Rio Ave, $3 for the draw and 250 for Gamuins. So this is going to be a pretty difficult match to call. I've gone for Rio Ave to come away 2-0 winners. Football Simulator sees Rio Ave winning 2-1. And last up we have Berlinzes taking on Flamenco. It's been just the 1 win for Flamenco and also 1 draw. 3-1 winners and a 0-0 draw in the past year. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Berlinzes, valued at 240. It's 3 bucks for the draw and 280 for Flamenco. Football Simulator is going to finish it off with a 3-0 win for Flamenco. So those are my thoughts, predictions, and the Football Simulator's predictions for the upcoming match day in Portugal. So feel free to get involved and see how the leaderboard changes after we get through another week there. Can you want to catch up to It's an Emergency? It's a big, well, what is it, like 6.5 points to do so. But I believe in you guys, I believe myself, and anyone else that wants to come along and join in the fun. It's all a bit of fun at the end of the day. I mean, there's no punishment, only rewards to gain. So get involved. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, also make sure to hit that subscribe button. Cheers.